Tech news. Information. On the airwaves. Coming to you. Don't Mondays make you pine for the past? You know, when it was the weekend? Well, Apple looks like it might be bringing back a piece of tech that was long thought to be on its way out. I'm talking about the iPod, which largely became a relic shortly after we all started using smartphones. But while a programmer was poring through the code for the soon-to-be-released iOS 12.2, he found a reference to a new iPod Touch model. Unlike the more feature-packed iPhone, it looks like this new iPod won't have Touch ID or Face ID, but it could still be appealing to folks who want an iPhone-like experience but don't require a cell signal.
So it's an iPhone XR without cellular.
Yeah, it's like a tiny iPad. It's not clear yet when it'll be available or how much it'll cost, but personally, I really just want that click wheel back. No, I don't. Why would you write that, John? Losing stuff in your couch cushions might become a thing of the past if Bluetooth 5.1 ends up seeing widespread adoption. The newest version of the Bluetooth standard was just announced, and while Bluetooth tracking tags have been around for a little while, 5.1 ups the ante by enabling users to locate items down to the centimeter. The technology works by affixing multiple antennae to Bluetooth devices instead of just one. A second device can then evaluate how the signal from each antenna is relative to the other ones, and use that data to pinpoint the first device's location. Of course, since this is just an update to the Bluetooth spec, you might have to wait a while before gadget makers add it to their devices, so pay attention to where you put down your small, losable trinkets in the meantime.
I just need my remote to beep, man. It just needs to make a sound.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're doing way more complicated solutions to these problems. There are plenty of game subscription services these days vying for your attention, and now Apple appears to be throwing its hat in the ring, as reports indicate they're planning to launch their own. Like other subscription services, Apple would be charging a recurring fee in order for gamers to play a predetermined list of games, similar to how Netflix works. Apple is no stranger to the subscription model, as it already operates Apple Music, but with mobile gaming projected to continue to surge over the next few years, the move would make sense, though it isn't clear exactly when we'd see Apple's gaming service become available to the public, as it's currently still in the planning stages and may not happen at all. So what have we been talking about this whole time?
No, I'm waiting for them to make a gaming laptop.
Ooh, I mean, you can play some games on MacBook Pro. And now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Honey, the free shopping tool that finds the best promo codes whenever you shop online. Now you might be thinking, how much money can Honey really save me? Well, those of you who downloaded Honey from our link have already saved over $100,000 in the past few months. It's a free browser extension for Chrome, Firefox, and Safari that saves you time and money at over 30,000 online stores, including Amazon, eBay, Newegg, Razer, Best Buy, Walmart, and more. And it installs in just 2 clicks. Colton, Brandon, and myself, and a few others here at LMG have used Honey to save money shopping online. So get Honey for free right now. Join honey.com/techlinked or the link below. Yeah, just do it. On to the Quick Bits! Samsung is going to be phasing out traditional plastic packaging for many of its products in favor of more eco-friendly alternatives. James loved this. You love the environment. You love it.
It's so good having a planet that's hospitable.
Yeah. So they'll be using stuff like paper and biodegradable plastic. While this is certainly a welcome move for those of you who care about the environment,
you all should.
Yeah, you probably should. I'm really just hoping this means we'll never see a Samsung product in one of those terrible clamshell packages that I've lacerated my hands on more times than I can count. You know, those like the Costco where you like have to like literally use your entire strength to, or just use a scissor. Using laser beams to produce audio isn't exactly new. I mean, the CD has been around for a while, but what if you could directly laser beam sound to one particular person? Maybe a special person. MIT researchers have made this a reality by firing lasers at the same wavelengths that water vapor in the air can absorb. Combined with sweeping the laser at Mach 1, whatever that means, this can produce sound that can only be heard a certain distance away.
Mach 1 is the speed of sound.
I know what Mach 1 is. Sweeping lasers? I don't know what that means, to sweep a laser. Hopefully, we can use this tech in the future to say rude things about the boss to our coworkers without Linus hearing it. John, what are you thinking about, man? What's on your brain? A few major companies look like they're modernizing the concept of the neighborhood milkman. Nestle, Pepsi, and Unilever, the soap company, will be partnering with the service Loop to drop off grocery orders at your door in reusable containers, then coming back later to pick up the empties. The containers themselves will be branded, and the service is due to kick off this spring in Paris, as well as parts of the northeastern US, with London planning to be added later in the year. Hopefully, I'll be able to order reusable cans of Mountain Dew, which the UPS man will come to pick up in a bow tie. If he's not in a bow tie. 8-Bit Dough has come out with another retro controller, but this time it's geared towards those of you who grew up playing Sonic instead of Mario. The new M30 resembles a Sega Genesis controller, but comes with Bluetooth, as well as a button that will capture a screenshot. It can be yours at the end of February for $30, which is cheaper than a Valentine's date, so who needs that? And you might be entitled to money if you're a Tinder user. Tinderer? Over 30, as the online dating giant has just settled a class action suit for over $17 million. It was alleged that Tinder's practice of charging folks 30 and up more money for premium features constituted age discrimination. So class members can get $25 in damages along with 50 super likes. Though if your luck on Tinder is anything like mine, that may not be much help. I'm not on Tinder.
You're on Thrinder.
That's it for now, guys. So come back on Wednesday for a little more angst and a lot more tech news. What's the angst about? I'm very happy. James, play me off. See you next time, guys.